This is HCTV.
Welcome to our first episode of HCTV. We will be giving you fun and exciting news every week. My name is Travis Troya, and I'll be your summer host as well as other athletes and coaches in the HotCheer gym. What we want to do with this is we want to take you guys behind the scenes, give you the ins and outs of all the competitions. We want to answer your questions as well as giving you the upcoming industry news in the cheer world. So the big thing about this is we want your questions. We want you to hashtag HCTV on Twitter. That way, maybe your questions could be answered on our upcoming shows. Definitely want to get you guys and all your questions featured on our upcoming shows. But this week, since this is a new thing, we wanted to show you a couple sample questions, show you the format of how this is going to work. So we'll get right to that. This week's first sample question. How do you choose a gym with so many options in the area? I know this is a big question for a lot of people in the Pittsburgh area. We have a lot of phenomenal gyms in this area, and it's very hard to pick which one's right for you. You, as your athlete, as a parent, as your family, you have to pick the best gym that's right for you. What do you want out of your gym? I know a lot of gyms, it's all about size, whether you want a big gym, a small gym, whether that gym caters to the skills that your child has. Are they a lower level gym? Are they a higher level gym? Do they provide all the levels? Do they provide classes for your child to advance in? Here at HotCheer, we do a lot of character development. I think it's a big reason why people come here. We do a program called Powerful Words, and we do community service. So I think that's what a lot of families like to get out of programs here. And there's gyms that travel a lot down to Dallas, down to Atlanta, and there's a lot of traveling that comes with those type of gyms. There's a lot of gyms that stay local. It's all based off of what your athlete, what your family wants out of a gym, what your commitment level is as well. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize is like, yeah, there's a lot of options, and they all seem like really, really good gyms at the competition aspect, but what else are you going to get out of the program? So that's something you definitely want to look at when you're looking for a gym. Question number 2 this week is, what do I do now that I am placed on a team without any of my friends? This question comes up a lot at the beginning of the season after placements happen. You make friends the past season on your team, and now you go to a new season, and your friends maybe not have the skills that you advanced in that year, or you don't have the skills that they advanced in that year, and you're placed on 2 different teams. That's a common occurrence. You roll with the flow. You're placed on a team to make sure you are successful. You want to go. The gym wants you to go up, feel as confident as you are on the skills that you have and you are able to get in the next coming season. So I think that this coming season, if you're not placed on a team with any of your friends, don't worry, don't stress. It's common. You will make friends on your new team. You're with them 2 to 3 times a week. You're in the gym all the time with other teams. You're going to make friends. If you by chance don't make friends on your team, you're going to have teams in the gym at all times that you will be friends with. Think about school every year. You go in, you get a new homeroom assignment, you get a new math class, you get a new reading class. You might not know anybody at the beginning of the year, but as the year goes on, you're always going to make friends because you're always going to be around that. And it's a little sad to know that you're not going to be on the same team as your best friends that you made this last year, but just think you're going to make even more friends this year. So make sure you're hashtagging HCTV on Twitter, sending us your questions. I want your questions to be featured on our show. Make sure you're doing that. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's first episode of HCTV. Make sure you're tuning in next week and the week after that and every week. We will be coming out every week, especially next week. We have a really, really awesome special guest that you guys will not want to miss. I guarantee it. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think you guys will be blown away with what we have coming up this summer. Definitely, I want you to take out your phone right now, open Twitter, and hashtag HCTV. I want a question. We're not going to be able to do this, keep doing this, unless I have questions from you guys. So if you're a parent, you're an athlete, you're a family member, you're an aunt, you're an uncle, I don't care. Open up your phone, go into Twitter, hashtag HCTV right now. Send me a question right now as you're watching this. Thank you guys, and I will see you next week.